Hey, what's up? I'm Rashad.
Madison.
Today, this early Friday morning, going over episode 4, Bad Batch, and the episode is titled Corner.
Conroy.
Cornered. Cornered. If you've been watching us, man, you should subscribe. The most people who watch don't subscribe. So subscribing is key to keeping our growth steady, and also letting everybody know that we do more than just the podcast. We also do reviews for things that we love, and Star Wars is one of those. So episode 4, Corner Bad Batch, we have the crew, of course, on the run. They realize that they need to lay low, trying to go on one planet until Tech is like, of course, Tech gonna tell them at the last minute because that's what Tech does. Like, yeah, we don't have no fuel and we don't have nothing to eat, so we can't land on an uninhabited planet. And they end up going to another planet. Then ensues a very, very classic Star Wars trope. We have them coming docking at a repair place. The shopkeep there. And the shopkeep does the very Star Wars thing where they tell that, hey, these people are here. Heard I got a reward for this, or I can I can help you out if you give me some money, because that's just like the Star Wars thing to do. Like, nobody is able to be trusted at all.
And then before that, he bribed them for more money, for more credits.
Yes. So he was shady McGee, as Tony Baker would say in the first place. So this dude basically gets them there, and it ends up calling up our homie from the Mandalorian, Fennec Shan, who now has the robot stomach. Remember that? Yeah, so Fennec Shan shows up, very early Fennec Shan. She's been marked to track down Omega, and Omega, of course, is unaware of this because she's a child. And this episode, we see her do child things. Of course, they had to split up. All right. So we got Wrecker and Tech trying to fix the ship, and we got Hunter, Echo, and Omega trying to go out and get supplies. That's the kind of the part where, for me, this show definitely leans into it still being like a quasi kid show. Because later on in the episode, they did some stuff that's like, yo, this ain't really no kid show for real. What did you think about that whole split up part?
What was going on was good. It was not really much going on with Wrecker and Tech, though. It was mainly focused on Hunter and Omega, because, Omega is a star.
Yeah. Omega is the star of the show.
Yeah.
So they basically sidelined Wrecker and Tech for a little while. And they go to get supplies. And they try to trade like basically a bomb. He's like, fam, I can't trade no bomb. This ain't no black market on business. I got a legit shopping run in here. So dude thinks that Echo is a droid.
He's just like one.
Basically. You know what I'm saying? Echo takes umbrage to that and was like, fam, I don't work for more than 2,000 credits.
And they settled for 3,000 instead of 4.
And he was like, man, I'm still more than 3,000 credits. So that was a little funny back and forth. Omega, and this is like this is like the most frustrating part of the show. But then for some reason, the last 2 episodes, when they done the kid trope, they redeem themselves later on. So they do the kid trope with her and her toy. So she's playing with the animal. I forgot what the animal is called. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I saw that in Rebels.
I thought it was a stormtrooper or something.
No, it was the little dog animal.
I thought it was talking about the toy it took.
No, the actual animal. Oh, that's the same thing that your girl had from Resistance. Remember? In Resistance, the fighter pilot that was the daughter of the general on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Remember she had the little dog-looking animal thing? She had a couple of those around, and she was playing with it, and it ends up taking her little stormtrooper doll or whatever that thing is. So she runs after it, and then she gets lost. She gets separated from Hunter. Hunter turns around, realizes she isn't there, and of course Hunter has to track Omega down. since Omega is a child, Omega and it's never been off of Camino, so Omega really doesn't know a stranger. Who did she end up bumping into?
The bounty hunter.
Yeah, she ends up bumping into Phoenix Shan. And Phoenix Shan is, he says, shoot, I ain't even got to do no real work here today. I could just lure you in. And then she does the thing. And then and this is it's like a PSA for the children. A stranger is going to always try to do a couple of things. One is going to try to come in as a friend. That's what Finnick did. Two, try to lure her in with something that she wants. Food.
Sounds like a teacher.
Yeah. And then three, tries to reassure her that, hey, we're going to find your friends.
Sounds like math.
Yeah, so all those
math teachers. Social studies.
You said she sounded like a math teacher?
Social studies.
Okay. She ends up going with her, and then Hunter, finds her. She finds the doll. Then he finds her, and then,
How come he didn't use his amazing hunting skills?
He did.
He could have sniffed the ground like he did last time.
But there was no ground to sniff. Man, shut up, yo.
Like some pavement rocks. Imagine how crazy he looks in front of everyone.
Like, fam, why is you eating dust? Thankfully, he doesn't do that. And he finds them, and then they have a tussle, and
Omega runs into the maintenance.
Yeah, Omega runs into runs into the sewers, essentially.
No, the maintenance tunnel.
No, it's a sewer, fam. It's a sewer. So it runs into the sewer.
It had water in it.
Yeah, it looked nasty. And they end up going telling Tech and Rekka that, hey, I need to fix the ship. Rekka just says, yo, I'm gonna get Omega because they formed a bond. And then Echo releases the droids from the shopkeep. And they end up going to fix the ship with all the droids. It's basically like a CP unit, like CP3O, 2 R2 droids, and one droid that looked like a R2 unit with arms and legs. I was like, what is this, man?
His arms were tools.
Yeah, he's it looked like something else, almost like a Jack in the Box.
It walks like one of the characters from what's it called? It was like this black guys were this big thing, all orange, and then there was a character that was green, blue, and pink. And there was a red one.
We have them trying to find Omega, the droids, and Tech fix the ship, and there's a really. And this is where I mean, the show redeems itself. The whole chase scene, action scene, when Omega goes to the top of the tower and falls off, and then Phoenix Shan comes and gets her, and then that whole sequence is a really good sequence. And this where it turns into you gotta remember, if you have smaller children, this really isn't a kid's cartoon, because one,
it teaches kids not to talk to strangers.
It really did.
Or you'll get abducted.
Yeah.
And fall off a building.
And possibly die. So you had Phoenix Shan jump from the
loading truck?
Yes, thank you. I was really struggling with that. So Omega lifts it up and all the stuff falls out. Phoenix Shan falls out. But she jumps into another vehicle. She legitimately just knocked dude out and then threw him out of it. So he's dead. Then she shot the cop, and both the cops blow up in the building, so they died too. There's some, and it wasn't even oh man, they didn't even show it. They showed dudes getting shot in the chest. I was like, oh man, yeah, this ain't a kid's cartoon.
Good thing I'm not a kid.
Of course, Hunter ends up swooping Omega, all make it to the ship. They get out. The little shopkeeper's like, hey, where's I didn't get my money. I'm sorry, credits.
He got one credit, I think.
Yeah, he gave everyone. He said, "Hey, here's for your trouble." So, and he thought he was gonna he thought he was gonna die, and she was like, "Nah, yo, this is a fair one today. They got me. You know where to find me, though." So that's how the episode ends, and them leaving, basically trying to find somewhere else to go because they're on the run. Oh, also forgot to mention, this ship is registered as
wanted,
as being wanted, So that definitely puts the target on their back where they have to basically dip and hide.
Oh yeah, that's what Tip was doing. He was
Yeah.
making sure he could descramble it or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. He could scramble their signal so they wouldn't get caught. Sort of like the Razor Crest before it got blew up.
That's what it was called?
Yeah,
Did not know that.
I know. I have a wealth of Star Wars knowledge in me deep down inside that nobody cares about until it's time to bring it back up. I'm starting to have a very love-hate relationship with this show because I hate the kiddie trope stuff, but I do love when they break from that and it starts to make actual sense instead of just like, I'm gonna be the like I can't wait until Omega starts to kind of mature, because I know they have to have like this whole maturation process. You can't just be out here, you know, OG day one. She has to basically build and grow into whatever she's supposed to be. Because like they said in the other episode, the Kaminoans don't make anything without a purpose. Like, what's our purpose? Oh yeah, and Wrecker hit his head again. That inhibitor chip may go wonky at some point, and it's gonna be really sad to see him try to crush Omega in half because he's trying to kill everybody.
Feel like he tries to kill Omega.
Yeah, that's gonna be a sad day. I hope that doesn't happen.
Nah, I'm gonna be sad.
I was like, oh no, but she loved her so much. Because he's just
Omega's dead. Looks at her room at the end that he built.
On that note, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. If you enjoyed it, please also share, and subscribe to the channel again. We'll be back here next week with another review of Star Wars: The Bad Batch. Monday, 7 a.m. Hang with the Joneses' new power with me and my actual spouse. And vlog on Saturday. Every Saturday I try to do a vlog just to update and talk about all the things. We will see you guys next week.